நம்மளுடைய ஒரு எதிரி பிளவுவாத சக்திகள்.
His fans affectionately call him Thalapathy, Tamil for commander. He's more than just a film star in Tamil Nadu. He's a phenomenon. According to this story in The Hindu, Vijay met Narendra Modi in April 2014. Modi was then BJP's prime ministerial candidate. The meeting happened in Coimbatore. But by 2017, the BJP had begun finding him a little problematic. The party was critical of his film Marsal for what they claimed were false facts about GST. One BJP leader, H. Raja, even accused Vijay of hiding his Christian identity. Vijay fired back in style by writing a thank you letter to fans, signed boldly as Joseph Vijay with Jesus Saves, printed at the top. Over the past 2 weeks, my timeline has been taken over by the political rise of Thalapathy Vijay. In today's episode, I will tell you everything there is to know about the superstar actor sending shockwaves through Tamil Nadu politics, his childhood, his controversies, and why he could upend the very foundation of Dravidian politics if he's able to make a dent in the 2026 assembly elections in his state. I'm Manish Adhikary and you're watching First Things Fast. Born as Joseph Vijay Chandrasekhar on June 22, 1974 in Chennai, Vijay was introduced early to the world of cinema. His father, S.A. Chandrasekhar, was a noted film director and his mother, Shova Chandrasekhar, a playback singer. Despite his relatively privileged background though, Vijay's childhood was marked by tragedy. At 10, he lost his younger sister Vidya, a loss that left a permanent void in his life. This loss, some say, made Vijay a quieter, more introverted child. He found solace in cinema, making his debut in Vettri, his father's directorial venture, at the age of 10. After completing his education at Loyola College in Chennai, he chose to follow his passion for acting, rather than pursuing higher studies. It was a gamble, given the highly competitive nature of the industry, but people who've been following him very closely, they say that his determination and discipline quickly became apparent. In 1992, Vijay starred in his first lead role in Nalaya Thiruppu, a film directed by his father. The film, like many of his early ventures, received mixed reviews. His subsequent projects made his entry into the romantic hero genre, but it was Puve Unnakaga that released 2 years later that sealed his image of a romantic hero. As Vijay's career evolved, so did his persona. The early 2000s marked a shift in his approach to cinema, one that would eventually earn him the title Thalapathy and the ardent devotion of millions. The movie Gilly was a game changer. Directed by Dharini, the film was a blockbuster. Vijay plays the role of a courageous, athletic youth in Gilly. He stands against injustice. This role redefined Vijay's on-screen image from a romantic hero to a mass action hero, paving the way for his transformation into a superstar. With films like Tirupachi, Pokkiri and Tupaki, Vijay blended action with emotion. This allowed him to connect deeply with audiences, particularly the Tamil working class, who saw him as a hero who understood their struggles. These roles often carried strong moral undertones, positioning him as a fighter for justice. By the mid-2010s, Vijay had become a powerful force in Tamil cinema, with his films receiving critical acclaim and box office success. Marsal in particular showcased Vijay in a triple role. The film's success underscored his superstar status, and the title Thalapathy began to carry an almost mythic weight. Marsal was also critical of GST and the collective failure of India's healthcare system. This did not sit well with the BJP. Vijay's films were now increasingly taking on political undertones. This newfound dimension in his films coincided with speculation about his political ambitions. Though he remained guarded about his political intentions for a really long time, Vijay's frequent focus on social justice in his films has made him a natural candidate in the eyes of his followers. Which is why the title Thalapathy is not merely a fan-given nickname. It represents a leader, a champion of the people, if you will. Over time, his massive fan clubs across Tamil Nadu evolved into quasi-political organizations. These groups mobilized for social causes and at times clashed with political entities as well. Vijay's appeal goes beyond his screen persona. Known for his humility and grounded nature, he's a private individual who rarely grants interviews, adding an aura of mystery around him. Despite being one of the highest paid actors in India, Vijay remains grounded, frequently engaging in charity work and avoiding the ostentatious displays of wealth often associated with superstardom. The Vijay entry scene has become almost ritualistic, where fans prepare themselves for a cinematic explosion. On 27th October 2024, they came in tens, hundreds, thousands. Every road was a river flowing to one point. It wasn't just another political rally. This was Thalapathy Vijay's first official stride into politics, and the air was electric, like opening night of a blockbuster film. For the die-hard fans, this was a scene right out of an MGR movie. A superstar on the brink of something bigger, a hero stepping off the silver screen to make real change. They weren't just watching history, they were part of it. With about a year and a half until the assembly elections, the stakes are very high. Vijay's new party, Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam, is the talk of the state. He's 49, just the right age. Not too old to connect with the youth, not too young to lack credibility. The ruling DMK is passing the torch and AIDMK is still reeling from Amma's absence. Now Thalapathy's entry feels timely, almost poetic, like fate itself. The venue, a logistical marvel. Over 60,000 chairs, massive LED screens, caravans lined up for key TVK leaders. Rumor has it they spent nearly rupees 50 crore on this rally. Posters of Dravidian icons like Periyar and Ambedkar lined the roads next to Vijay's defiant, youthful face. The road from Chennai to Vikravandi, over 100 kilometers away, was decked out in banners of Vijay, a hero's path laid out in his honor. And the crowd? They weren't your typical political gathering. 70 to 80% of them were in their 20s, according to people who watch these things very closely. Fresh faces, bright eyes, ready for something new, something they could call their own. They have seen film stars enter politics before. Chiranjeevi in Andhra tried it, only to merge with Congress eventually. Vijaykant made way for this party, but those ways faded. Kamal Hassan's Makkal Nidhi Mayam did not make the impact fans hoped for, and Rajinikanth's much anticipated debut fizzled before it even began. But Vijay isn't just any star. This isn't just any rally. Vijay's got the Makkaliyakam, his loyal fan base, which now serves as the grassroots network for his party. For years, they've done charity work in his name, blood donation camps, education drives. They've already laid the groundwork, brick by brick. And now with TVK, he's harnessing that goodwill into political power. Vijay's target, the 20 to 30% of voters who are sick of the same old Dravidian politics. The youth, the fence-sitters, the ones ready to break away from the past. TVK's anthem, this one, is a call to arms, the beginning of a new era.
தெரியல பட் வேற வழி இல்ல அது ஒழிச்சுதான் ஆகணும் அது வேற கதை அதுக்கு நம்ம அப்புறமா வருவோம் அதாவது என்ன சொல்ல வந்தேன்னா இந்த பிளவுவாத சக்திகள் கூட நம்ம ஈஸியா யாருன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம்.
But the road ahead isn't easy, of course. He's up against history and the ghosts of stars who tried before him. He doesn't have the seasoned political operatives that backed MGR or Jayalalitha. The machine isn't there yet. But he's got the heart, and that for now is probably enough. This wasn't just a rally, therefore. It was a launch, perhaps even a new dawn.